I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Cone.
Which last name do you have? Combines Ava. What other last name do you have? Barron, Ava. Combines Ava Barron. Jaguar drops Diddy's adopted child immediately after they take her as evidence. Where is Ava Baldwin, Diddy's adoptive white daughter? And why, once Diddy took her from her birth parents and claimed her as his own, have we never seen her again? Everyone is asking this question, as is their mother. And since the specifics are going to surprise you, darling, you might want to get a chair for this one. When Ava was 6 years old, her biological father, David Hopper, last saw her. Furthermore, he asserts that until Diddy's notorious film revealing his adoptive daughter, he was unaware that Diddy was engaged with his child. A white youngster was adopted by Diddy. Rumor has it that this girl was sent to an unidentified place to be an ease. She also reportedly belongs to the group of under 18-year-olds Diddy allegedly had who were addicted to drugs and flipping out at his parties. Even worse, in the midst of these circulating accusations, Jaguar Wright entered the conversation. She further claims that although Ava is still alive, it's being closely monitored and cannot even be found by the federal government. The bizarre part is that Diddy took Ava around his daughters before pressuring her into having these freakouts. And there are even pictures and videos of her having fun with the twins. It appears that they were fairly close, even though he was fully aware of his plans for her. It's puzzling why he would bring her around his kids, but he did. And that's what makes the whole scenario even more unsettling. There would be no inquiry since this individual was aware that he had the feds on his payroll.
The daughter. Some are saying this woman in the background here is her mother, but nothing is confirmed. You can see she's been with him in interviews, hanging out with Diddy's daughter.
Rumor has it that it's Ava's mom. The person sold her to Diddy was Catherine. When she was 6 years old, David last saw her, and the next thing he knew, she was being featured on the news as Diddy's adoptive kid. David believed she was still with Catherine, so he was really perplexed by this. Ava was reportedly reported missing in 2015. And following many unsuccessful attempts to get in touch with Catherine, they got in touch with David. Catherine never once contacted the school to explain why Ava had not been attending for more than 3 weeks. After speaking with David, it became evident that something had happened to Ava, even if the school wasn't certain at the moment whether she was indeed gone. Report a missing individual. David called the San Antonio police station. The final address we had was an empty lot when we dispatched the cops to investigate. At that point, we realized that something was happening. If you're wondering why David didn't discover his daughter was missing until 3 weeks later, it's because he lived all the way in Oklahoma and Ava and Catherine were in San Antonio. Following the birth of Ava, Catherine and David had a very sour relationship. Catherine chose to get revenge on him by spending more than $45,000, fighting him in court for custody of their daughter, after a video showing Catherine acting openly. While 2-year-old Ava was in bed behind her became viral, CPS attempted to remove Ava from Catherine. David claimed that after seeing the video, CPS contacted him and offered to assist him in obtaining custody of Ava in exchange for his assistance in finding Catherine. After learning of this, Catherine began hopping between states in an attempt to get away from CPS. She would simply hop between states. When she had problems in one county, she would just relocate to another. After they finally caught up to her, David was given some custody to spend time with Ava for the first time. Furthermore, he claims that before they spent time together, Ava was unaware that she had a father. Keep in mind that she is only now discovering she at the age of 2. She was unaware of her paternity. The fact that she even had a father astounded her. I suppose she was kept in the dark about me.
Okay, he just helping out a nice little white girl that needed a family. Okay. Okay. Come on, y'all. Y'all smarter than this. Y'all smarter than this.
Now, the timing coincides and they have the same appearance, which is why they are certain that Ava Baldwin is the same Ava Diddy adopted. Additionally, as you may recall, It was disclosed in the indictment that he was intentionally extraditing minors, forcing them into freakouts.
Here's a picture of her that her parents took. It's one of the last photos. Now, take note of her long forehead, her shortened chin, the jaw structure, the teeth, the eyebrows, the eyes, the eye color, the cheekbones, and ears. And she just also happens to be the exact right age.
First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or...
Following the viral video of Diddy and Ava, as everyone began to piece everything together, David made another appearance and appeared to corroborate his belief that the female Diddy was with was indeed his Ava. He said that there are influential individuals out there who are aware of his daughter's location, but have chosen to keep it a secret, continue utilizing her for their own purposes.
Irresponsible parents to...
Tell us why. Tell us why.
Because he's a... And he's using music and entertainment to...
That's how he operates. He has people followed. He has people watched. He does all kinds of... He's a...
Too much money.
I feel bad for the...
Also coming forward was Catherine's elder daughter, who was reared in foster care and expressed her belief that someone had taken Catherine and Ava against their will. In an interview, David stated that he thinks Ava is still alive and wishes her safety wherever she may be. You inquire as to whether she is still living. I'll be honest with you, I have my reservations sometimes. But since I think God keeps his word, I can confidently respond when you ask me. According to what he claimed, he would look out for her, keep her safe, protect her, and eventually bring her home. The absurd thing is that nobody has been able to determine the whereabouts of Ava or Catherine as of yet. Even the police have failed to locate them, and many are starting to question if it's because they are genuinely unable to locate them, or because they were bribed to ignore the situation. I mean, it was disclosed in Diddy's indictment that he had certain federal employees. So if we're being honest, doesn't seem crazy at all. During this time, Jaguar Wright also entered the conversation and accused Diddy of having Ava. She said that Diddy's music career was really a front, and that Ava is one of the several minors he has purchased from their negligent parents too.
That knows where she's at. Katie did not get out of San Antonio by herself. We believe she had help. We know that they are alive.
Really deep similarities. And if you go watch the video, the whole video, Ava actually claimed that, he just randomly found her on the street.
People had their opinions as usual. Like the individual who stated those responsible should be held accountable because the system failed this girl. Someone else added, Diddy's children may be aware. Diddy instructed them to discard the remaining pizza boxes. They are aware of her location. Now, though, I'd like to hear your opinions. How do you feel about Diddy being accused by Jaguar of providing these youngsters with free cough services? Do you two think that Ava Baldwin is the same person that Diddy adopted? Please share your opinions in the space provided for comments below. Additionally, don't forget to view this other awkward video by clicking here.